I need to know how to make my Vizio TV brighter.
Turn out the lights so the screen looks brighter.
Half the time, the solution is going back and setting it to its defaults, in case the energy saving mode or other setting changes you made messed it up.
You could increase the backlighting.
I don't want to ruin the color scheme.
Backlighting increases the brightness of lights behind the screen, and it doesn't alter the colors except to make them brighter.
Then the reason the screen is dark is because the backlighting is off.
Depending on how old the TV is, the problem may be the lights that provide backlighting or the power board that lights up the LEDs for backlighting.
My old plasma TV didn't have backlighting.
No, because each pixel of plasma generates its own light.
So you think the problem is backlighting? How can I tell if it is that or the inverter?
If the LCD works but backlighting doesn't, the image is perfect but dim. If the inverter is dead, you'll usually just have a black screen.
I do have an image.
And if the inverter or other boards are shorting out, you'll get error messages, even if just flashing lights on the control board.
No, there are no warning lights or obvious error messages.
If the backlight is already on, you could check the contrast.
I don't need the blues to look more blue, I need everything to not be so dark. But I have no idea how to reach any of those settings.
For most Vizio TVs, go to Menu, Picture, and the settings are there. The way most HD TVs are set up, increasing the contrast makes the entire screen brighter.
What do you think the impact of sharpness settings are?
Sharpness is mostly irrelevant, so leave it at the default settings. If you turn up the sharpness, the contrast around bright and dark areas touching will be exaggerated, and the overall screen can look darker if it is like a gray striped image.
So leave a lot of the settings at their default or restore to defaults.
If you really messed up your custom image settings, hit the menu button on the remote, go to Help, OK, System Reset, OK, select Yes to confirm, then OK again.
I lose all my settings then.
So set the picture mode to custom, adjust the brightness and contrast and keep going until it looks good.
Which buttons would I press to do that?
The right arrow increases brightness while the left decreases it, though you have to use the up and down buttons to get to the right menu option.
I wonder if it is a hardware problem.
If you're getting a screen going dark while there are periodic pops and crackling, you've got capacitors blowing out or an electrical short worsening, and eventually, your dim screen will go dark.
Now resetting to default settings sounds like the best option.
Or check the ambient light settings and turn it to middle for a darker room instead of high, which assumes you have lots of bright light in the room and makes it dark when the shades are drawn.
Or I need to make sure something isn't shining a light on the ambient light sensor.
If the sensor is malfunctioning, you'll get a darker screen because it doesn't realize the room is dark.
That's at least cheaper to replace than various boards.